I hope that did it. Ah. Okay, let's see if the stream's actually working this time. Okay, at least it looks good on my phone. Okay. Alright. Sorry. I think I've got it working. Yeah. Let's just play some more Resident Evil 4. I see a glowy. Last time, while we entered the castle, met the owner of the castle, who's quite the character. And other than that, there was an annoying arena room. Some people shot at us with catapults, and I finally figured out how to German suplex people's heads off. Other than that, there wasn't really that much going on. But I'm sure that's going to change soon. Let's see. There's a shooting gallery. Do I want to buy stuff?
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you buying?
Oh, I got some new weapons, but
Not enough cash, stranger.
yeah, honestly not that exciting.
Not enough cash, stranger. Is that all? Thank you.
Anyway, how's everyone else's day?
What are you selling? Is that all, stranger?
Hi, Jackie.
Thank you.
I hope it's alright to dox you in the and give out your first name. Yeah. Because I don't really know how to pronounce work. I think Jackie's easier.
Come back anytime.
You all right?
I'm fine! Leave me alone!
Ashley, wait! Ashley!
What's going on?
Well,
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
oh. Well, I'll do the next chapter too, I guess. Yeah, Ashley, she takes some getting used to.
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter in another life.
Yeah, I wanted to wait. Kind of. I wanted to wait until you could make it into the stream. Could make it for the stream before I showed off Salazar, because I feel you probably enjoy him a lot. Anyway, it wouldn't be a video game without a sewer level. Yeah, but well, it's Europe. Everything has bullets over here. Didn't you know? Ooh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a little known fact. It's interesting considering we have pretty strict gun laws over here, but bullets everywhere. I don't think I got the second one. No, There he is. There we go. I haven't actually played this on the PlayStation 2 or the GameCube or whatever it came out for originally. But I can imagine this was probably a lot harder back when screen resolutions were much lower. Because you can kind of see them, but I imagine that, I don't know, for 80p it would have been pretty horrible. And actually this is my second and a half playthrough. I played it back on the PlayStation 3 when there was a HD re-release, and then I played it about halfway through once more, and now I'm playing it on for the second and a half time. Oh, hey, there's someone new in the chat. Hi. Speaking of seeing stuff, is the stream quality alright? I mean, if it isn't, there's probably not much I can do, but, you know, it still would be good to know. Okay. Glad to hear it. Okay, Luis memo. There's some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. It's basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clue as to how the powers of the Las Plagas work, and perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here's a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their host. 1 second, I'm just going to lower the volume a little bit for me. Because I cranked it all the way up to watch some movies, and now it is a little bit much. Okay. Dicocoelium. Once the larva of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. I'm playing on PS4. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host's behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Well, I mean, the game itself is from the PS2, and they didn't really do much except jack up the resolution. And, well, considering my internet isn't that great, I'm only streaming at 570p, so you're getting, I guess, as a viewer, you're getting a pretty authentic PS2 experience. Galactosomum. The larvae of this parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water's surface where they swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. Leucochloridium. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snake's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continually, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snake makes its way to the top of a plant where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Yeah. I mean... Oh dear. I mean, I think those were real parasites, or at least, if they're fake, they also turn up in Metal Gear Solid 5, but I'm not really sure if if they're actually going to, like, if zombification is really a likely result. But hey, the developers at least read a book sometime in their lives. Okay, this time let's reload before I get into the fight. Oh, that's also a possibility. And considering it keeps throwing SMG ammo at me, I might as well use it. I see you drooling. betrayed by poor personal hygiene. Exactly, valuable life lessons here. Make sure only to drool in socially acceptable situations. Yada yada, parasites. We read a book, a biology book once. Okay. Rusted doors. Bathroom grenades. I mean, I've heard people say they dropped a bomb in there, but I don't think they meant it like that. Neat. I mean, I don't really know what it's doing down there here, but I guess I'll take it. I mean, that's a pretty nifty lamp, you gotta admit. Let's see. Although I'm... Yeah, but the beer stein, it takes a different kind of diamond. I mean, what do you think? This is a game for children? It's a complicated game for adults. There's lots of different diamonds, kinds of diamonds that you need to collect to pimp out all your stuff. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know what goes in this mask. I also don't know what this valve does, but might as well turn it. You're a little too late with that advice. If I could have resisted Jackie, I wouldn't be here. Thank you, it's much appreciated. Ah, of course, I need different diamonds in different colors to pimp this stuff out. We can't just go with a boring one color lamp. Exactly. What was I thinking? I'm not sure trading is much of an option at this point. Words and deeds have been done that are hard to take back when it comes to me and the villagers. Well, I can still say the other emeralds, they just won't give us much money. Well, first I need to make a really cool beer glass. Exactly. I mean, I guess you could open doors normally if you're, like, boring. Well, I need to show off all the different death themes, right? We're going with that as an explanation. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of guys. I should probably be stealthy and, you know, no need to fight unless you have to. I think... Ah. Ah, damn it. Great. Great, another one of these. I was actually kind of expecting there to be some kind of lever to drop the chandeliers on them, but it doesn't look like it. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I guess this game isn't perfect after all.
Got some rare things on sale. What are you buying?
Hey, please don't make fun of the
What are you
merchants.
selling?
Of the merchant's accent. It's pretty much my accent whenever I try to sound British.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
And Jackie, it's better not to ask some questions.
What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Oh. I actually meant to combine that, but fine. I guess having full health is nice too. Okay, let's read some more interesting lore. The Castellan memo. Castellan? I don't know. For many years, the Salazar family has served as the Castellans of this castle. However, not everything is bright, for my ancestry has a dark past. What? Long ago, there once was a religious group that has deep roots in this region called the Los Iluminados. Unjustly, however, the first Castellan of the castle took away their rights and powers. As a follower of this religion and as the 8th Castellan, I felt that it was my duty as well as my responsibility to atone for that sin. I knew that the best way to atone for the sin was to give power back to those who we once took it away from, the Los Iluminados. As is expected, it took a little time, but we were able to rejuvenate the once sealed Las Plagas. With this success, I was one step closer to the revival of the Los Iluminados. Yeah. The reason why I released the Las Plagas from deep under this castle and gave them to Lord Sadler was not only to repay for the sins of my ancestors, but I felt certain that the Lord would make better use of this power to help save the world. To save those that have sinned with the power of the Las Plagas, and to cleanse their souls, creating a world without sinners, the way it was meant to be. Once cleansed, they would become one of the many Ganados where they will find their reason to live. And after the Lord has succeeded in creating the world in which he has envisioned, the world which he has envisioned, then the sins of my Salazar family will be atoned for. Yeah, this game isn't really great about Spanish articles. Everything's the loss and the las and so on. And no, as far as I can tell, there isn't any big titty vampire lady. But then again, I don't really know the intricate backstory of the Salazar family, so maybe. Well, it's a video game. Yeah, it's not just supposed to be real. Now they do all take place in the same world, and they are all follow more or less the same story, or they don't follow the same story, but the stories are more or less interconnected, and it gets a little ridiculous the longer the series goes on. Well, there is some background to them, but they are the followers of that weird cult, and they're infected with something, but it's not the same thing that all the other zombies in the series up to this point were infected with. That's why they get to use like crossbows and dynamite and whatever. And they're legally distinct from zombies. They're just infected with like something. Yeah, like chlamydia of the brain or something. I guess that's just syphilis. Okay, that looks cool, but I'm not sure. Ah, there's the door. Oh, Oh, and I think you missed it last time, but we also learned that whatever these guys were shot up with, or whatever they're infected with, Leon and Ashley were injected with that stuff too, so I'm sure it won't be a problem in the future. Basically. I think they mostly say muere over and over again. Or something else. Yeah, I sort of see what you mean. Come on, man. Really? Well, I guess that's a problem. Hey, the job got in this far. Why change stuff now? Okay. Can I? I mean, it does look like it rotates all the way, so I guess the idea is to go back up again so I can shoot him from... Oh no. Okay, some of the boss fights are better than others. There we go. Just a note, you can actually skip or at least avoid that whole machine gun thing if you just shoot him as he runs away in the gallery. So it's actually pretty neat.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale. What are you selling?
What am I selling? Boy.
Is that all? Thank you.
I kind of doubt I'm going to find 4 lamps, but I sell
Is that
2
all?
of them.
Thank you. What
Might
are you
as well.
buying? What are you buying? What are you buying? Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
Sure, I got guts.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Really, Leon? No comments about this? I guess he's seen some shit by now. Okay, I do have a key. I just don't know where it goes. But luckily I have a map. I'm pretty sure that's the way into the sewers, and I don't really want to go there. Ah, okay. I guess the flashing door. Well, I just like to live dangerously, and more importantly, healing items are kind of rare in this game, so I don't want to use it until I absolutely have to. And if I get another kind of herb, I can increase my total amount of health as well, so I don't want to use that one up. Hmm. Ah, sacrifice 6 lives, and we have 7, 8. Yeah, that looks like 6, I guess. Yeah. I do kind of wonder what kind of purpose a mechanism like this has. I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, who is it meant to keep out? It's just annoying. But I guess that's probably not. If I'm going to start questioning Salazar's logic, that's probably not the place I'd start.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
Get rid of our American friend.
Allí está. No dejas que escape de la isla.
I might as well show this thing off, I guess. Yeah, that worked. Okay, I'm very glad he's such a bad shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. It is pretty nice that you can shoot the crossbow bolts out of the air. I mean, I probably get hurt more trying to do that than I would if I tried to avoid them, but when it actually does work, it does make me feel pretty good. Ah. you guys again. That was a little anticlimactic. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they might have blown themselves up. Okay, fine. You got me, game. And I wasn't even on full health. I mean, they sometimes actually do drop money or ammo if you shoot them, but it didn't look like it this time. And let's be honest, I'm mostly doing that for myself. Look, that crow had 300 bucks on it. I mean, I got...
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see. So, do you like my garden?
I see you've managed to work in a little of your twisted taste here, too.
Ooh, burn.
Sagacious as I am, even I get lost here sometimes. Even if it takes your whole life, you'll never get out. Do you know that no one dies without a cause? You will satisfy the stomachs of my cute pets. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to tie up a few loose ends, like chasing down a couple of rats.
2 rats? If one's Lewis, who's the other? Huh. There an intruder besides me?
I mean, there is Ashley, Leon. She's kind of a big deal, you remember? Anyways. Yeah. So, are you guys ready to meet some hacking cute doggos? Some good papas? Lewis, he's a Spanish stereotype who come on. What am I supposed to do? Not tell them that they're really good boys? Some heckin' great doggerinos. Hey look, it's a survival horror game. It's not supposed to be pleasant. But as I was saying, Lewis, he's some Spanish dude who turns up from time to time, hits on Ashley, and then runs away again, and he hasn't really said why the hell he's in this place, so he's kind of ominous. And we did just find his research notes, a couple of back in the sewers, so it stands to reason he's probably got something to do with all this. You're right, I guess doggos weren't really a thing back in 2004. Well, I did not actually mean to open that door with that, but I guess it turned out alright in the end. Okay, now where the hell am I actually supposed to go? Let's see. Okay, there's a chest over there. By the way, I just love how fucking video game looking these chests are. Okay, there's... Okay, I think if I go past this shed... Okay, that's the way up. There's some shotgun shells and an ambush. Ah. Okay. I mean, I guess you gotta keep that stuff somewhere. Also, you got to lock your doors somehow, and I guess you can do it by requiring two halves of some kind of weird big-ass stone slab. I mean, who am I to tell Salazar how to do his business?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Hey, remember when this was a zombie game? Yeah, it's certainly something. Ada, she's a character from Resident Evil 2, so is Leon, I guess I should mention. And, well, the story of Resident Evil 2 is basically that there's a zombie virus outbreak, but a different kind of zombie virus than the one that's in this game, in an American city, Raccoon City, and Leon's a cop who needs to survive, but yeah, something like that. Well, I mean, long story short, Ada's he meets Ada, they have sort of a will they won't they thing, but in the end it turns out she's working for some kind of secret organization, I forget which one exactly, and well, they kind of have a rival, but also kind of a rival relationship going on, but also they totally I mean, you could just feel the tension in the air between them and so on. And Wesker is Leon's former boss, but it turns out he's also some kind of weird traitor. And look, Resident Evil, it's a whole thing. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense all the time, but that's part of the fun. I probably won't do a great job explaining it. Anyway, let's hear a little bit more about Ada. There seems to be a female intruder among us. We believe she's connected with Sarah. That's Lewis. We also believe that she was the one who removed the egg injected into Sarah before it hatched. She may have had him retrieve the sample before the American agent's arrival. It's obvious that her objective is the sample. We must get to her before she is able to re-establish contact with Sarah. There's also a reason to believe that she's working for somebody. We need her alive for interrogation. The female should be able to answer all our questions. After we have captured her, Sarah will no longer be of any concern. As long as we retrieve the sample, you may dispose of him as you see fit. So it sounds like Lewis worked for the bad guys, but now he's stolen something from them that they want to get back. And Ada's been helping him, or at least they suspect that she's been helping him. Look, man, I'm not judging. If he wants to stay in weird people's weird bedrooms, I'm not. Yeah.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you selling? I'll buy it at a high price.
I mean, you gotta figure he'd be pissed off after after seeing that I just took it out of the cupboard right next to him, but I guess he's too professional to let that
Thank
get
you.
in the way of doing business.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. What are you selling? What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? I see you have an eye for things. Gun's not just about shooting. It's about reloading. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Riveting gameplay, I know.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, I honestly doubt I'm going to be upgrading this thing much or using it, but because knowing myself, I probably keep it keep saving all the ammo until the end of the game.
Not enough cash, stranger. Come back any time.
Anything in here? No, doesn't look like it. Speaking of reloading, I might as well reload this weird thing and all the other guns. I mean, that might free up some inventory space. You know it, Cake. Gotta say, I'm not a gun expert by any means, but I don't think they usually have a red dot, a laser sight in the nah, the handle. But I guess Resident Evil plays by different rules. Okay, first off, let's switch to the gun that doesn't have the ultra rare bullets, and then I think it was red or not. I mean, I assume you have to shoot that stuff in the right. At this, yeah. Red begins it. Then meat. And then wine, yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering because, I mean, it... I mean, I guess that worked, but it looked like only the wine bottle did something. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh dear. Fine. No time for thinking, time for a cage match. Well, I'm glad I bought that gun. Even if I'm already all out of ammo. Because... Hey, no clipping through the door, please. Thank you. Ah. Okay, fine, let's try that again. And I guess the shotgun's probably the better bet at that kind of distance. Oh, wrong button. Ah.
No dejas que escape de la amistad.
Okay, maybe I should go for the Magnum instead. Already all out of healing items, great. Because if you shoot them in the right spot, on their right knee, then you can stagger them and set them up for the suplex attack, and I don't know, it's pretty fun to do. Like if you shoot them in the head, like I just did, they stagger back and you can kick them and... yeah, like that. That is what happens if you shoot them in the knee. And if you get really lucky, you can suplex them so hard their fucking head explodes. Although it's not like there's generally a big problem making their heads explode. Duh. Okay, that sounded like it did the trick. Let's see. Ah. I mean, it's smaller than I expected, but still pretty big. Let's... Well, I guess that's one way to free up inventory space. But was it enough? Let's see. Okay, something stuff fits there. Almost. Uh, Hello there again.
Got some rare things on. What are you buying?
Of course, he's selling a suit up
Not
case
enough cash, stranger.
just after I dropped half my inventory.
What are you selling? Ah, I'll buy. Thank you.
Yeah, there
Is
a
that all, stranger?
way you can buy, well,
Thank
suit
you.
upgrades or
Is that
bigger
all,
suits,
stranger?
suitcases, I mean. And I'm trying to get enough cash to do exactly that. That. Hmm.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Not enough cash, stranger. What are you selling?
And I'm kind of considering actually selling some of my guns, but I don't know which one.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Now I'm keeping the rocket launcher because I want to show something off in a bit. There's a pretty neat trick associated with it. I mean, I'm kind of tending towards the Magnum, but on the other hand, I do want to show off the reload animation after it's been talked up so much. Shotgun.
I'll buy it at a high price. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Is that all? Thank you. Ah, thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, but at least I didn't say the beer stein. I mean, in the end,
What are you selling?
the only reason to actually collect and complete them, other than, you know, personal reasons, is so you can sell them for more money. So, and I figured a bigger suitcase is a pretty good investment.
What are you buying?
Leon! I got it. Louis!
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back. Louis! Louis!
Yeah. I mean, you're not that far behind the rest of us. I mean, he's in like 3 scenes, but yeah. But the important thing is that those bastards are going to pay. They're going to pay for Lewis's death, they pay for pissing cop's death, and for sarcastic cop's death, and... What are you doing, Ashley? She didn't really yet. She's around somewhere, but we don't know exactly where she is. So yeah, you didn't miss much.
Talk about near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
Allí están. Quiero sonar. Ya eso.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
¡Mátalo! Ahí está. Ahí está.
Oops. Let's just forget that happened. I hope your dog is doing alright now, though. Well, I can kind of relate. There's been some construction work going on in the yard next to my house, and it has been pretty stressful considering that they start at like, I don't know, 8 in the morning or so. So I can relate to stressing out about that kind of stuff.
Talk about near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
Allí están. Moriré sin ver.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
¡Mátalo! Ahí está.
Okay, let's try that again, and this time... Okay, I didn't shoot Ashley, that's an improvement.
I got the key. I can get out.
You sure can. So, it's this. I have mentioned it before, but this game is from 2004, and You know that this can only mean one thing. Yeah, you guessed it. Mandatory stealth section. Nah, to be fair, it's less stealth and more running away. I mean, considering how fast she works that crank, you would expect that she's probably that she probably could fuck these guys up pretty good, but doesn't seem like it. I guess she's just a kind soul. But she can actually crouch, unlike Leon.
¡Mátalo!
I mean, I guess he got better, apparently. Look, we all have our preferences. Are there any more lamps? I mean, I guess being chased by murderous cultists is no reason not to loot the place dry. Her face betrays no emotion. Or is it the first? I mean, I guess she's the president's daughter, so she's probably involved in some kind of weird blood rituals. She's been involved in those before. I've listened to Alex Jones. I know these kinds of things. I guess this is Salazar when he was younger. Butler's Memo. Knowing that Senor Ramon Salazar had no family, Lord Sadler must have used his strong faith in the Los Iluminados to his advantage to talk Senor Salazar into doing the seal of the Las Plagas once done by his ancestor. Senor Salazar would never do such a thing unless he was in some way being used unknowingly. I should have sensed the Lord's dirty scheme sooner. I feel I'm partly responsible for all of this. I have no idea as to what the Lord is planning, but Senor Salazar was just being used. It is too late now, however. Senor Salazar has already taken the plaga into his body. I think you mean the Las Plagas. You need to call these things by their proper names. There is no turning back once the plaga has turned into an adult in the body. The plaga parasite will not die unless the host dies. There's no cure. Perhaps Senor Salazar may have been vaguely aware of the Lord's plan all along, but it's hard to tell. Nevertheless, there's nothing I can do about it now. I have served the Salazar family for generations. I am prepared to continue my services until the very end. Yeah. I wonder if that's the tragic backstory to one of those guys we just cooked alive. Oh well, I guess we'll never know. And in any case, they were bad people. Yeah. Yeah, that's Senor Salazar. I need to know, was that attraction there before she just killed two people or only after? Let's maybe look around a little first. Or I guess not. I see. Well, we all have our types. Okay. Yeah, as I said, Ashley's fucking built. Oh. Ah. There we go. Oh, it's one of these. Sure. I mean... almost, but not quite. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I feared. I'm usually terrible at these kinds of puzzles. Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated. Oh. Well, that sounds... Oh. I mean, why wouldn't there be moving sets of armor? Look, man, it's look, it's from 2004. That was the year Half-Life 2 came out. Video games were all about showing off those physics. I... Aren't there any lamps I can throw at him? Okay, I hope you enjoyed all those upskirt shots.
Leon!
Ashley! You did
Leon,
good.
I just murdered a dude.
Sorry if I was...
Oh, don't worry about it. Come on, let's move on.
I do enjoy the mental image of Leon just hauling around a big suitcase that's big enough to store a rocket launcher, a shotgun, semi-automatic rifle, and three pistols in. And okay, anything else? Any? To be fair, the game never outright says it's set in Spain. It only says it's in a remote part of Europe, where everybody, for some reason, speaks Spanish.
Oh, what a touching moment we have here.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption. Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
You're nothing but an extra in my script, so don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
I don't ever remember being a part of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions?
Presumably. I mean, to be perfectly fair though, it's not like the rest of the machinery in the village and the castle is all that advanced, so the typewriters kind of fit in. I guess aside from the House of Horror, oh God, what are those things called? Those rides? Okay, looks like the Funhouse ride is back towards progress, and there's some optional stuff over there. Fair enough. Or maybe Leon should think about investing in some kind of notebook, like just jotting down some of his notes in that, so he can just save whenever he wants to.
Wait here.
I mean, I can't imagine that working for Salazar is like a good job or anything, but he probably keeps hundreds of thousands of contractors employed with this place. I mean, how do you even tell people you want a steampunk lava room? Well, I guess that's what all the pots I've been breaking for the entire game are for.
No dejas que escape de la isla. ¡Mátalo!
I guess these guys are just going to keep spawning. Let's see. Okay, he's turned around. I can shoot at the...
Mátalo.
I was kind of hoping they would have... Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would have some kind of unique reaction to that, but I guess once you're infected with the Las Plagas, you don't care about that stuff. All out of rifle ammo. Ah, I see. So that's why I've been collecting all these animal imprint ornaments. That's the word. Yes, I'll just use it. But first, let's have a bit of a look around now that we're back here. Because according to the map, there's some sweet treasure around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just looking for some more treasure. I mean, it's marked on the map, but I can't quite see where it's supposed to be. Ah, there it is. Ah, great. It's for that mask I sold back. Back there, Graham. Ah, well, you live and learn. Man, I wish my house had an indoor ride. But yeah, now that I think about it, what the hell is going on with that thing? Uh, Now that I think about it, haven't seen any toilets so far, unless you count the ones that are in the dungeon. So, I can see how it would get awkward. Yeah, fair enough.
Got some rare things on. What are you selling? Is that all, strange? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime. What are you buying?
Anything interesting? I mean, I guess that one's better than the Red 9, but I mean, the one I have is more stylish.
Not only will you need...
Sure, let's get that thing back.
Thank you. Is that all?
And let's buy the scope for it as well.
Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you selling?
Okay, I guess I've been at it for a while. I'll just show off the shooting range, and after that I think I call it a night. But
Welcome.
I mean, I guess now that I think about it, it is pretty nice of Salazar to let the merchant just build this thing here. Oh, sorry about that, Ashley. Oh dear, nah, I can do better. I mean, it's a shotgun, you're not supposed to have to aim. Let's check out game time B. Oh, there it is. Oh, not shitty. You. Oops. Well, that could have gone better, but it'll have to do. Oh yeah, and why am I doing this shooting ranges thing? Because you can collect bottle caps by doing it, and they look like this, and they even have cool voice lines.
Stand back! Stand back! Don't Ashley, I'm coming for you. Ada! Ada!
Leon! Help! Leon! 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 Leon!
Okay, enough of that.
Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people.
Leon, now! Leon, now!
Ah, who can forget this unforgettable character? Well, and I think that's it for tonight. Sorry to the person who just joined. I'm calling it for tonight. Well, after I save. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I hope I see you guys next time. I'll probably stream again tomorrow around the same time. See ya.